The daily vlog with the famous Jožek, because the famous Jožek just mentioned something that is kind of, I don't like to hear this kind of shit. But sorry to say about this word, but
we know why you use this
the
word.
famous Jožek, it's here to give you an important message. Now, let me...
Jožek, can we watch this?
Yes.
Road?
You watch the road, I watch the road, you do the talking. Okay, famous Jožek here to tell you guys about her idea, about what's about to happen, you know, and I kind of like take it seriously because the famous Jožek has like
Good
a
intuition.
psychic powers, intuition. I hope everything that is about intuition is fake news. All right, there's no intuition, there's no all of these things. There is
Okay, let's hope.
okay, but now we're gonna compare later on intuition versus statistics, okay, which is the real science. But now the Jožek, the famous Jožek, will tell you. What do you think about this war? I don't like to hear that, but
Once again, I don't like to see panic. I would rather see peace and
prosperity.
kindness, prosperity, light. This is my philosophy, to be honest. But once again, it's just my opinion that the war between Russia and United States is
Inevitable, you said.
inevitable. Unfortunately, my personal opinion is 95% possibility. There's a 95% possibility of this war to break out anytime soon. And
What's the reasoning behind that? What you just said something about these weapons and some stuff.
oh yeah, but once again, you never know which side is lying. And as we know, war, it always takes two sides in any war. So both sides are lying, and we all know that this is war between Putin and Biden.
All right,
And
this is
it
your
has-
opinion, though, but we
yes,
don't know.
everything that is said in this video is my opinion.
Okay, so elaborate on that because it's kind of interesting, right?
I don't know. This is just not just my opinion, but perhaps not a fact. But I think it's obvious that these two political leaders are competing, and we all see that they are losing their sanity, or at least, I don't know, like a good percentage of people can see that these two leaders lose their sanity. And just some latest news. I've read once again American news. Was about biological weapon. Russia blames Ukraine and America on using this biological weapons already, and our guess is that Russia is doing it on purpose because it wants to start this war using the biological and chemical weapons, you know. So now it's not funny at all. And my smile and laughter,
look at that,
nervous
look at that.
laughter.
Wow.
We see a car.
Look at that.
Anyways, guys, I don't want to see the panic, and I'm sure that not a lot of people will listen to it. But please, please, please come up with plan B, C, and D. A plan of escape to a safer territory. Just a plan in your head. It never hurts to have a plan. And if we don't need this plan, okay, then we'll just disregard it.
We're gonna turn it into Airbnb.
Yeah, it's like, no, I don't think that we have to buy anything now, even though I have this feeling, this intuition tells me that I have to buy land closer to the border with Canada. For some reason, I don't know why, that area. And what a house or land. Because
And dig a hole and put a bunker under the
yes, but
hole.
I'm afraid we don't have enough funds to
Incorporate this great idea.
Yes, exactly. And but it wouldn't hurt to have a bunker with this crazy situation. never know. What if nuclear attack starts? We're all done. We're all done. People who don't have bunkers. What are we gonna do? Isolate in our apartments? Our insulation is so horrible that I can feel wind on my legs whenever I sit, next to the window. So
We cannot isolate the apartment to reduce the electric bill.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It would be nice to have a bunker, and once again, if there's no nuclear attack, you can always Airbnb it and make some money, make some cash.
Yeah, you can turn it into a...
Yojik, it's not a good angle of my face, but who cares?
It
We
is
have
the
a
best
serious-
angle of your face, alright? It is very good angle of your face. How can you not see it? I see it. Alright, I'm gonna make it like
Okay,
a
it
little...
doesn't matter. It's
Okay, now I'm
serious conversation
Okay,
we're having.
now I'm gonna make it better. Okay, now is like the perfect angle of your face. Yes,
Okay.
beautiful.
Yeah. And let's not panic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's believe that this war will soon end, and that Russia will loosen its grip over Ukraine, that both countries will be happy, both Russian people and Ukrainian people, American people, and just let's hope. But this is not something I feel is going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Yeah. What do you think?
Okay, thank you for asking. You've been very great to ask me this absolutely amazing question. Now I'm gonna tell you my opinion about this war. My opinion is very valuable, at
Right.
least for me. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what I think about this war. First of all, I think about the war that is the most stupid well, it is the most stupid enterprise of the society and the humankind. Yeah, that's the most stupid
It's true.
enterprise. It's always
Where's this?
based on losing your sanity, letting your emotions take over your rational mind,
Yeah.
being stupid, being not rational, being stupid, and killing your similar others, like other people just like you. It doesn't matter they are Ukrainian, Russians,
Yeah.
Americans, but now there's a second level onto that. Who are these people that are not civilized? We cannot blame our leaders because we use this like the regular folks, Josh Moore, the average everyday guy on the streets. You are the artist, the painter, the whoever you are. Like yesterday was this guy Michael that we interviewed, and he had like a very good excuse. He was blaming Trump for his misfortunes, right? But you cannot do that. You cannot be like that, like easy. You cannot blame Putin and Trump and Biden and all these people for the war. They are just, I would say, the desire of the people. After all, the people choose them. We choose Biden.
Seriously?
It
People
is-
in Russia didn't choose Putin, and it's
No,
a known
they did.
fact. No, there's
No,
no,
no.
democratic election
That's bullshit.
in
It is.
Russia, and everybody knows it.
Okay, it doesn't matter how it is. Putin is on the top.
Okay, perhaps we
America-
elected Biden, which I doubt a lot too.
Okay, in America, Biden is on the top. We cannot blame Biden and Putin for our misfortunes. First of all, about the war. Now, second layer of thinking is this war is not between America and Russia. This war is not between the West and the East. It's more like a war of values. And third level of thinking, there are other things behind the war, like a lot more things behind this war that
Yeah.
we don't even see. Like,
I agree.
I'm not a firm believer in the conspiracy theory, but I can tell you, I believe in the Illuminati. The Illuminati, they are controlling you. You are a Muppet with the Matrix. Yeah, that is true. They do exist. They are powerful people that are dictating your life without you even knowing it. And these people own most likely everything. The top corporations, the Googles, the Muggles, the Schmuggles, the Amazons, the Elon Musks, and you know, behind these people that you heard right now, Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, there's like a more powerful Muppeteers. You don't know about them, I don't know about them, but they do exist. They stay in a certain villas, in a certain areas of the world, and they just manipulate the whole society.
In reality, it's our cat, Darla.
That is right. That might be one of them. Our cat Darla is one of these people. Let me bring the exposure a little bit here, because it's like darkness. Darkness now will give you light. All right, so I told about the three, four levels.
Yeah.
First of all, we cannot blame Putin because he's an idiot, or we cannot blame Biden because he may be idiot. We don't know about this. You know, there's like a conspiracy in the media, and the stupid people are like us listen to the news. Just to give you how this makes sense in my life. Couple of days ago, I spoke to a friend of mine, and he's like one of these American people, typical American guy, old, and he cannot perceive the world out of the American perspective. He lived here all his life. Certain ideas in his head that, for example, that the Russian Communist Party is still in that's ridiculous, right? That the Russian Communist Party is still somehow doing something in the world. Come on, bro. This has been like
Of course they do. They just changed the name. Isn't that obvious? Putin is from Communist freaking Party.
That's bullshit, okay?
His Lavrov is from Communist
Now
Party.
there's another here person.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you do know history, and obviously you don't know what's going on in Russia.
There's another person now trying
Sorry
to.
for my like papa intonation.
All I'm saying that, you know, if you live in America, you cannot see through the other side. You know,
Yes, you can.
I have been through the communism. I know what it is. You know, like I can tell you there is like a lot of communist idea in the United States of America, and people don't even think about that. They don't know about these things. Socialism, communism is deeply rooted in America. You just don't know about it. You don't see it because you never knew what the communism is. I was there, I know, so now I can see the signs here, right? I can see the
Whatever
signs.
Biden does is pretty much communism. Okay? Whatever Trump did was opposite of communism.
All right, maybe you're right.
Just
Cool.
for comparison, for people who don't know how it feels and the flavor to get, you know.
All right, you might be right here. And that is my opinion on the war. But now I will tell you what's gonna be after all this thing happened. You know, whether it happened or it not happened, I can tell you what is gonna happen. For not that I'm Nostradamus, but I can tell you certainly this will be long. This war will be long war. It will be exhausting war. A lot of countries around this area and region will be destroyed, and then we're gonna come and help them, save them, to rebuild them again.
What
That's
about America?
America will be coming to help all these countries, like in a few months, to help rebuild their economy.
Can you see military events, operations on our territory? Do you see any bombs, rockets from
Where?
Russia's America on
here.
our land? Do you see any physical destruction from
No,
the
we
war?
cannot. This is like again just
I can totally see it this time.
yeah, you know why? Because you listen the news too much and you don't use your rational mind. You know, like why would Russia attack America? Why?
Why did Russia attack Ukraine? Why?
Well, Ukraine is a small shitty country. America is the most powerful country in the world right now, and it will be not attacked any soon. Trust me on that. All right, you don't want to mess with the American military might. If somebody comes with this idea that they have like ballistic rockets,
Do you remember Cold War?
yeah, I remember the Cold War.
I wasn't even alive, but history books will tell you how close Russia and America were to this, nuclear conflict.
Yes,
or
it's
whatever.
called the Cuban Crisis, 1967. We know about that.
Okay, so why don't you see it happening now?
No, I will tell you now, because now the world is a wiser place. We have the No,
That's why Ukraine is destroyed.
no.
Because the world is a wiser place.
Yes, it is true.
That's why this country is destroyed.
Well, in the Cuban crisis, there was no internet. Now everybody knows what's up. Most of the people know what's up.
And we can't do anything. And if we do
What do you
something.
mean we can't? So many people are doing right now so many stuff. How can you not see that?
Did the war stop at this point? Can
Well,
we stop the war? No.
Yeah, we can stop the war.
We can only help the people.
We can stop the war. We can stop the war. It will be peaceful resolution. You know, like my friend from Columbia University,
Okay.
Hussein Tunk, will resolve one of these problems. Maybe they can send him and people like him and people like this guy who wrote this book about the swan, you know, like the super negotiator. He will go. They have to use these people to negotiate the treaty. That's the only way I see this war is getting to to a good end, you know, through peaceful resolution, not through some more stress and more. But you know, the media again is putting too much of this fear into people.
It's true.
It is too much fear into people. Even like smart people like Elon Musk, they start reflecting on that. That's a dangerous thing. This is how I see it. When Elon Musk start commenting on wars and Putin and challenging, that's not a good thing.
Oh, come on. Elon Musk smokes weed.
Doesn't matter.
And like whatever.
It doesn't matter. He can do whatever
The
he wants.
stocks,
Let him stop.
crash
Let him
after
do
that.
whatever he wants. But when his attention is going towards the war, that's not a good sign.
Why not?
Why not?
Can we just ignore this war? Can we just ignore any war in this world?
I told you yes. Yes. If the mankind, if every one of us, like about 9 million people, if they just ignore the war, there will be no more war. The only reason for
Yeah, Russia
For
will
a war.
destroy Ukraine
No.
and nobody will care. And of course, the war will be over in no time.
now
One country destroyed,
No,
all
I
the
will-
population killed. Of course, yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna voice something else that I don't wanna be like here because I'm gonna expose myself in internet here. Hey, listen to me, I'm here in internet. Now, one of the things is about this war. I think it's a fake war. Now you will
Any
say,
war is
yeah,
fake.
you're a conspiracy theorist.
No.
It's a fake war. All right, this is not a war. This is invasion, and just the media, mostly American media and mostly Western media, they call this a war. All right. On the other side, these people call it invasion, or what the Russian media calls the war.
Military operation.
Military operation. Now, so different names, different people, right?
Come on, it's a war.
It is not a war. I will tell you what the real war is. Like when they start, when 10,000 people die per day, that's a war. All right. Now it's
And
just
who came up with these numbers? A war is called a war if 10,000 people die per day. Like, what a crazy statistic.
all right. No, it's not a crazy statistic. Let's say 5,000 people die per day, or 1,000. How many died? 3, 4, 5. How many people die per day?
Oh wow, Yožik, this is crazy. Even if one person dies per day, it's still a war.
There's like a
Even if no people die per day, it's still a war. If, if there's a destruction
No.
of military bases,
You-
of regular,
that's not a
apartment
war.
buildings.
That is not a war. All right.
A lot of civilians are dead.
Let me get to this.
And this is not a war, right?
It is not a war. All right. This is a fake war.
Wow.
This is a fake war, okay? That's it. If it was a real war, there will be blood on the street every day.
There is blood on the street.
Well, but not
and
so
people
much.
are being buried in like mass graves.
But not so much, okay? How much?
Wow.
We want to know how. We want to know the
Can
number.
we just stop here because it just, it's like saying 2 lives, who cares?
Well,
10 lives, yeah, that's when we start
it is
caring.
true. It is true. It is true. No lives is like that. Like when the humankind goes to that insanity, lives doesn't matter anymore. If it's like 20 lives, it's is equal as 3,000 or 3 millions. Once you get to the war idea, not the real war. I mean, like the multitude of people progressively get stupid with time, and they will be more victims of this war. But for the moment, it's like more like a
Well,
war.
the war started like 2 weeks ago, okay?
How many dead are now? What Google say?
1,300 Ukrainian soldiers
1,000
died.
1,000 soldiers for 2 weeks.
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian, 1,000.
And Russian from 2,000 to 4,000.
That's
So like
that doesn't even make
like
sense.
5,000-6,000 people are already dead soldiers, and there are casualties among civilian population.
Wait
kids and-
a second. Something is bothering me in these statistics. Why 5,000 Russians died, Russian soldiers, and only 2,000 Ukrainians? Like common sense would tell you, wasn't that supposed to be the opposite? Who's the invader? The
And
invader?
564 civilians were killed in Ukraine according to UN.
All right.
600 people, like kids.
All right, we do understand.
Girls,
We do
boys,
understand. But
women.
in time of war, I would repeat again, in time of war, everything is possible. It's like that's like when your brain doesn't work, you do all this kind of stupid shit and it doesn't matter. But the numbers are not like for the real war. Like a real war is like this for this much people to die per day, or per minute, or per hour. That's what I call war. This is a fake invasion.
Okay, once again, this video is purely our opinion.
That's
and
just our opinion,
yeah,
okay?
I disagree with you, but I respect your opinion because you are, a human being and you have a right for you're entitled to have an opinion. Just
I'm
like
entitled to
everybody
my wrong
else.
opinion, right?
No, I didn't say it's wrong. I just said that I don't agree with whatever stuff you're saying.
So we agree
and
to
I
disagree.
do not support your beliefs.